Hello all and welcome into Comedian Field here on a Tuesday afternoon for some more TVL boys soccer action as the Bellingham Hawks take on the Holliston Panthers. The Hawks coming in with a record of 3-6 in the TVL while the Panthers come in with 4-3-2 as their record. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the Holliston Hub HCAT. I'm Dylan Pretender here to take you through today's action. As we look out into the sky, it's not a sunny one, cloud coverage all across, but no rain expected, hitting right in those low 60s. This is what I would call a perfect day for some soccer. I know some people like it to be a little warmer. I think it's a perfect temperature, a little cool out there. No sun to distract you with any ball in the air. This would be my ideal day. We'll see what it looks like for the Panthers. They're coming off a huge win over a struggling Millis team in which they won 6-0. It was topped off by a Montalto hat-trick who now leads the team with 8 goals. On top of that, Jack Polney, he notched 2 himself, his first 2 of the season that was, and to add on top of that, it was also his birthday. The lone other goal scorer was Alex Shahida, who scored his 4th and also added an assist. He also sits at 8 points, tied at the top of the team with Owen Montalto. As we look at this Bellingham team, they're coming off a 5-0 loss against the Hillers back last week, and they've struggled themselves 3-6, but you know, it's a big improvement from what we've seen over the past couple of years where if they got 3 wins in a season, that'd be considered a victory. So definitely a much stronger team than in the past. So definitely one that the Panthers don't want to take lightly and get out to an early start here. We saw when they faced Millis that it took them just about over 20 minutes to finally find the back of the net. Of course, after that, the floodgates started to open up and the goals came one after another. But you don't want to risk giving up that first goal to Bellingham and them shifting the momentum, losing some morale. So really getting a good start here as we see 2 guys as they pass to each other. Arujo and Tabe back in the starting lineup after some sickness has been passing around in Holliston. It's the first time that the Panthers have seen a full, healthy lineup out here. So that's definitely a big plus to get middle of the season as they look to continue to build upon what they've already had and rush towards the playoffs. Shahida is going to have the first ball into the middle there, but it's cleared away and picked up by Arujo, but given away. Bellingham looks to counter. As we're getting underway here, just 40 seconds passed so far. Bellingham with a relatively smaller roster than others in the TVL. We only see 6 on the bench for them over there. And there he is again, Tabe, getting his first couple touches after missing the past 2 games. And he'll go on now on the far side for a throw-in for Bellingham. And as we look at their wins so far this season, it's come against Norton 2-0. It came against Millis 7-1. And it came against Norwood 2-0. Both Norwood and Millis being teams Holliston's beaten. Norton, a team they haven't faced yet, but they'll face them next week, actually home right here a week from today. So they're definitely not the lowest of the league, and the Panthers, who would hit a kind of a tough spurt here in the middle of the season, we'll see what they can do here. As Cornelio deals it out wide to Corden, I'll see a number change on him. Cornelio shifting from the number 6 to now number 2. Ball from Arujo out to Montalto. And that one's taken away. Picked back up by Tabe, searching from Montalto as man on his back advantage played. He's searching in the middle. It gets deflected and poked away. Roby at the top as he's searching for his first goal. Woodhouse with the ball over the top looking for Shahida, and that'll be kicked out and away by Lelevry. And it's St. Laurent, and that one's poked away. Shahida on the wing as he drives goal line, and that's going to go out for a corner, the first one of the day for the Panthers as the sun starts to peek out from the clouds. be the number 2 in Cornelio over there to take it. As the Hawks have dropped everyone back, with the highest being at the top of the 18 mark in Tabe. Ball in, flicked away, and finally cleared all the way up. It's Woodhouse. Tabe tries to get around, comes out to Montalto. He's searching back post. Araujo gets ahead there, but it's just going to edge wide. And it'll be a goal kick here for the Hawks. It'll be the 0-0 in Crandall here to take it. He elects to go up the middle, finding Mafum. Ball out wide to Platek. And they circulate it back. It's Mantos. As he searches in the middle, but Shahida picks him off there. He takes a shot, and it's deflected and cleared away, as it was multiple defenders there from the Hawks blocking that shot. And advantage initially played, but then given away, and a foul on Tabe right on the 40-yard line. And the Hawks look to possess it quick. It's a livery. And the livery gives it away. It's Roby looking to play through Shahida, as that ball went between Araujo and Montalto and couldn't find either one of them. 35-15 left to go in the half. And one looking to switch the field there is Perkins. It's now in the middle to St. Laurent. And still hanging on there is Faraz. It's Mantos. Back to the livery. Cornelio looking to switch over to Grandpers. Woodhouse pokes it through the legs. He finds Grandpers as he keeps on pushing his Woodhouse all the way up from his left back position. And he keeps it and wins it, and it's still in. Araujo. And that takes a deflection and curls on back to Crandall. And the Hawks will reset. As he booms that one. And Woodhouse is going to be first to it. Cornelio searching for Araujo. Araujo pushing up the wing, looking to slot it to Shahida, and finds Montalto, and he's dispossessed. But a giveaway in the box. Shahida finds Araujo, and the left-footed attempt not enough behind it, and dribbles into the hands of the Hawks keeper. And the sophomore keeper gives that one a big boot as he's searching up top and will find his man. It's Enright before it's given away. Araujo battling. And as he beats that one with St. Laurent, Grandpers. He's got two Hawks. And they pray the ball away from him and look to break out on the counter. Ball searching for Platek, and that's going to fall behind him. And it'll be a Panthers throw. Ball bounces over Araujo's foot and kicked over by Mantos. It's Woodhouse to Shahida. And now the Blackhawks coming back through the midfield. It's Mafum, one of the 3 captains here for the Hawks. As Mafum heads it again. And Cornelio gets rid. Montagani is beat by Shahida. Cuts in, and he's stopped there as he gets bodied off of it. He finds Tabe, who thinks about it and has one, but nowhere to go as that one's blocked there by Lelevry. And Brian Tabe without a point this season, but that's not what he's in the midfield to do. But any added goal or assist is just a bonus to what he provides. Has some fancy footwork there from St. Laurent as the Hawks are looking to get their first shot. It's St. Laurent, and that one sails over the crossbar. But their first attempt from distance, and they'll make a substitution. As coming on in will be Lorenko as he checks in. It'll be Woodhouse here to take the goal kick for the Panthers. And that one's going to bounce over the head and find the feet of Shahida. Granfors takes over. And he's fouled there. And the Panthers will get a free kick. .9:30 has passed so far in this first half, as we're still knotted at 0-0. Neither team with a very good opportunity so far on goal. Ball from Cornelio bounces once to Shahida. It's off the crossbar. And then his brother Alex tried to clean up the mess, but it goes over for a goal kick. As Ethan Shahida was searching for his first goal as a Panther. That one just dropped to him right there. No Hawk in the way, just the keeper to beat and hit the underside of the crossbar. Goal kick is almost a difficult one, and then finally taken away by Bellingham, as now here's Platek. As he finds the newly subbed on, or excuse me, no, that's Enright who started the game, but given away. Montalto searching over the top for Shahida. That one just a bit too strong. And nothing to come of it. Settled down by Enright. He finds Platek, who plays a 1-2. Just a bit too strong, though. And a mistake as Montalto's pass back goes out of bounds for a throw-in here. And it'll be Mantos to take. As he's searching for St. Laurent and unable to find him. It's Roby. And Mafum juggling the ball a little bit before settling it down. It's back to Mafum. He looks to play it back to Perkins. Perkins into the midfield and taken away. Corden trying to play one over the top there, searching for Shahida, but unable to do so. Brody Corden now sits with 2 assists on the season after he picked one up on a nice ball into Jack Polney, and his second goal against Millis just the other day. Throw in, and it'll be Shahida to take it as the Panthers line up a substitute. Looks like Dufault there. It's Mafum to St. Laurent. St. Laurent beats Roby as he plays one in, and Montalto's tracking back. But it's Mantos who comes away with the 1-2 as he breaks down. The ball into the middle, no one there but Woodhouse who clears it away. Headed towards goal by Lelevry. It's St. Laurent, but shielded away. Settled down by Lourenco. And after some chaos down there, it'll be Roby to just play a ball that's going to curl, but eventually go out on the far side. And it'll be Bellingham throw. Played across to Perkins. And now into Mafum. Mafum chips one over to Montos. And he finds Enright. St. Laurent. The Hawks connecting passes together here. And he finds Mafum. Mafum lays the ball out wide to Lourenco. His ball in, deflected and out for a corner. So Bellingham showing some good possession there as they linked quite a few passes as they moved the ball up the field and win themselves a corner. And it looks like it's Mafum, the left footer, to take this in-swinger. Ball curling and off of Shahida's face, and trying the overhead kick was St. Laurent, but that one was taken away. It's Granfers. Shahida plays it back to Granfers as he looked like he was taken out, but no call as he gingerly gets back up, but it looks like he'll be okay. It's Shahida to Arujo, chipping the ball, looking back for Shahida, and he wins it. The shot, and that one just too easy for Crandall as not enough pace and not far enough to the side. But a good opportunity there for the Panthers. Potek tries to take it down, and he does. It's Lelevry. Somehow finds Enright, who lays it to St. Laurent. St. Laurent stood up by Roby, and again. And finally, third time's the charm, he finds a man, Mafum, who is looking for Potek. Ball won by Shahida, but taken there by Taylor. It's Lourenco out on the far side. Mafum with a good poke tackle to prevent the counter. And it's Granfers stepping up as he looks to break on the far side. He tries to find Arujo and just doesn't find the feet in time, and now out. And it'll be Bellingham throw in. 23:56 left to go in this first half. And we're still knotted at 0-0. It's been a relatively even game in all aspects, shots, chances, and possession. Although Bellingham has looked a little more complete with their passes. As Montalto bodies him off, but then loses out. And another throw-in. Panthers with a pair of substitutions looking to come in, but haven't had the opportunity to do so. Potek turns Corden, but with the help of Cornelio, they win it back, but quickly given back away. And that'll deflect off a white jersey, and now subs can come in, as it's Dufault and Tabe. And it looks like Roby and Granfers. That's going to push Shahida into the midfield now, with Tabe taking the number 9 spot. Tabe wins the header, drops it to Arujo, and taken away. Ball to the far side, poked over to Platek. And that ball, Cornelia will deal with it. Here's Montalto now as he looks to break. He's going to beat his man with pace. The cross in towards the middle and poked away by Taylor as there was Tabe sitting there at the top of the 6 waiting for it. And Corden stands up St. Laurent, and it's going to stay in. As just getting rid of it is St. Laurent, but stopped there by Dufault. Ball played back. Shahida, and to that Ethan Shahida. As the brothers connect once again. Laid off to Arujo. He chips one looking for Shahida through the keeper's out. The ball's in the air and it's off the crossbar again. Just on the upper side, and it goes out for a goal kick. A matter of inches. And that crossbar has not been too kind to the Shahidas today so far. Goal kick taken. Initially won by the Hawks. Enright looking to settle it down, but the Panthers, with a team effort, pick it up. Ball looking for Montalto as it's heading to the goal line. He keeps it in, and no call there as he waits for Montalto to get up. It's Mafoum as he lays it out wide to Faraz. Now into Lelevry. And to Mafoum. And a dangerous pass back as Tabe's on the back of Taylor there. Arujo, as he tries to hold off Mafoum and play through Dufault, and it's going to go just a bit too far, and Crandall's able to sweep that one up. A high sky punt, and they're going to call Cornelio on a pullback there. And it's going to be a free kick for the Hawks. So it's going to be Mafoum to stand over this one, as the referee tells him to back it up a couple yards. He's going to play one to the far post. Woodhouse gets an initial head on it. Dufault chases. And it's going to go out for a throw-in. And we'll see what the Hawks can make of this one. As it looks like they'll go short. And Shahida pokes that one up and out, and it'll be another throw-in. St. Laurent. It's Dufault who picks it up. He finds Emmanuel Tabe. He's got Arujo, who's unable to keep the ball in motion, and will foul, and it'll be white kick taken quickly. St. Laurent on the ball. He lays it out wide, dispossessed though by Dufault. But picking it back up now is Faraz. Faraz is going to try one on the left, and that one's going to go just beyond. He had a man there, Platek. Maybe he was searching for the cross instead, but nevertheless out for a goal kick. And Montalto will take a break as Roby comes back in. And not sure what to make of the formation quite yet, as it either looks like Arujo is dropping into that right wing, or that the Panthers are shifting to more of a 4-4-2. And ball laid back off. As searching for someone and finds Arujo. He gets clipped on the back and play on. Tabe to Roby. It's Shahida. Cornelio. And he's getting there as Platek as the ball slowly spins and poked and finally picked up there by Polney. And that one, a dangerous play there by Polney, but ultimately comes out on the end of it as the ball from Corden over the top looking for Araujo, and his header flicked along is no trouble. It's Araujo with the shot! And just taken there by Crandall. As the pass from Mantos was looking for one of the center backs, but Araujo snuck in there and just unable to get enough under it, and Crandall manages. Now wide to Tabe as he looks to push through the midfield, but will find Woodhouse. It's Dufault, and back to Woodhouse. And a Hawk did get a touch there, so throwing for the Panthers as it's Keeney to come in for Dufault up on that left wing. The long throw from Shahida finds the head of Tabe and initially cleared away. Enright touches it out wide looking for Faraz. And in the middle to Mafoum. Keeney taken away by Mafoum there as it's Faraz. And it played all the way back now to the left back. And the back heel there from Platek. Roby matching the back heel for Tabe, but taken away by Mantos. Nice pass to Faraz. Looking to play through Platek. Platek searches for the cross, but unable to get around it. And it'll be a goal kick here. 14:45 left to go in the first half, and we're still scoreless. Now Granford's coming in for Tabe. And all but Montalto, we've got the starting lineup back in, and instead it's Keeney there. Granfors looks to settle as he pushes, and that's going to deflect off of the right back over there. Shahida takes it short to Araujo as they look to switch the field. It's Woodhouse. His pass to Roby, who lets it go, but it's met there. Araujo's still on the ball. He looks to slot through Granfors, and that one's picked up. Ball in the air, initially flicked along by Mafoum. It's Corden that comes away as he lays it all the way towards Shahida, who let it slide to Polney, who just looks to get rid and plays it all the way up. One in the air by Taylor. And a 1-2 there, unable to connect between Araujo and Keeney. Tabe presses up and wins it as he pushes along, and he tries to play through Granfors. And as he's poking it along just a bit too strong, and swept up. The punt just off the chest of Tabe as he gets sandwiched by a couple of Bellingham players, and they'll reset. Perkins to Taylor, and swings it out wide there to Montegani. Araujo. It's Shahida. And back to Cornelio. Woodhouse. And he's tackled and going to be a throw-in for the Panthers as he looks to be hurt there on the foot. And he's going to be okay as the Panthers will make a sub. And it's Tabe who's going to get a break. That ball over the top. It's Roby. Shahida as he gets tripped in the box, and no call there. As the ref deems the ball was gone, but it did not appear so. Ball in the middle to Montalto, and he's unable to get it on the left foot. And cleared away. And a tough break for the Panthers. It looked like no part of the ball there was touched as Shahida went down in the box. And instead, the Panthers will still search for their next opportunity to get the opener. Laid out wide to Montagani. Keeney picks it up as Granfers is fouled there, and an opportunity to serve the ball into the box now, as it looks like it's going to be Arujo. Arujo with 2 assists on the season so far. He lays that one in, and that's headed away by St. Laurent. Roby looking to play Corden, but beaten there by Platek. And they'll go all the way back to Polney, who just launches one up, but a bunch of Panthers offside, so the Hawks will win that at first. Shahida looking for options as he finds Corden. And Montalto, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Hawks. It's Mafoum. Back to Mantos. He finds St. Laurent, who's unable to settle it, and it'll be a throw-in. As the Panthers make a sub, and it's going to be, looks like, Garcia and Polney. Keeney and Arujo are the ones to leave. As just looking for any goal-scoring opportunity, as Polney, he had 2 against Millis. We'll see if his goal streak can continue. He heads that one along as Montalto's looking to run onto it. St. Laurent stops on a dime as he finds Enright, the 1-2. But Cornelio gets a touch on that, and that's going to be a throw-in for Bellingham. 8:30 left to go in the half, and we're still scoreless. Mantos to take the throw. Shahida heads it along. Roby flicks it one more. And Polney takes one through the chest as he continues to run through the ball. He lays to Montalto, but taken away there by Perkins, but out for a throw-in. And switched out wide now. It's Corden to Shahida and Woodhouse. Picked up by St. Laurent. Roby somehow finds Shahida before he's taking the ball away. Bellingham looking to push, and it'll just be cleared out as Grandfurs looks to flick along. And that one pushed out for a throw-in, and it'll give Shahida his first chance to launch one into the box. So here's the throw from Shahida. And flicked out by St. Laurent as Roby looks to settle it down, but still taken by St. Laurent. Stood up there by Corden, and again, it's Grandfurs and kicked away as a player is down on the ground. And play continues as St. Laurent, who finally finds his way to his feet, and cleared away by Woodhouse. Towards Polney, the ball is going to trickle along and kept in. It's laid back. And Taylor into St. Laurent. And a good tackle there from Woodhouse. That one will finally go out, and it'll be a throw-in for the Hawks as they have a substitution on the far side. It's Montagani coming out, and I believe it's Hearn on the far side, if that is number 26 there. Actually looks like number 25, Platek, who was playing on the left wing before, is now at that right back position. Tabe comes on in. Ball thrown in far. Tabe gets a touch on it. As the ball bouncing in the air, and will be a throw-in here for Bellingham as St. Laurent comes out, and in comes the sophomore Gibbs. 4:27 left to go in the first half. Settled down by Lelevry. To Mafum. Montalto gets a touch to it, but still finds the man on the far side. And Cornelio trying to just clear the ball, but unable to do so. It's now out wide here to Romano. Romano continues on, and offsides is Mafum. And it'll be an indirect free kick here for the Panthers as Bellingham was mounting an attack there. It's Woodhouse to line up over this. Ball soaring through the air. Arujo tries to get a touch. And it'll be Montalto who comes away with it. He looks over the top for Shahida, headed on down there by Perkins. Arujo, he's fouled at the top of the box. And this could be a good opportunity here for the Panthers. And Arujo, of course, he'll take his chances with this one. As just beyond the 20-yard line, it's going to be looking like just under 25 yards out. Almost the perfect distance you would want for a free kick. Although one might prefer for a righty to have this on the left side to curl away from the keeper. The shot, and that's going to sail up and over. And that's going to be a goal kick. As we're reaching just about 2 minutes to go. And the clock stops. Goal kick initially won by the Panthers, but now picked up by Bellingham. As flicked along out wide, it's going to curl and stay in. As the Hawks looking to link up, and Shahida will get rid initially, but still picked up. It's Faraz. And plays it all the way back to Perkins. It's Arujo pressing. The Panthers will keep on going. It's Shahida who's going to push up on the keeper, Crandall. And he gets rid only as far as Mafroom. And it's Tabe there who will end up falling over. And an ugly clearance, but getting it done there is Bellingham. As we're reaching just about 1 minute to go here in the half. And the throw-in, initially chested down, and now Shahida is going to come away. It's Tabe looking to play through to Arujo, who lets it slide, looking for Montalto there, and the keeper off his line, able to make the stop. As a wise play by Arujo, but Montalto just not able to get enough under the ball. As we're looking at about 30 seconds to go. As the Panthers trying to apply the press. And that will do it here for the first half. So not a ton of great scoring opportunities, but quite a few. It's been an evenly matched game here so far between Bellingham and Holliston. At half, we go in 0-0. We'll be right back for the second half. All right, and we're back here in for the second half as the Hawks are getting ready to kick off. 0-0 the score, still looking for the opener here. As it looks like the Panthers still rolling out the same lineup that they started with for the first half. As they're just searching for someone to get that opening goal. As we await the ref's whistle. And we're off. As the clock trickles down from 40, that's the time that remains to find an opening goal and avoid a 0-0 game. The Panthers have not seen one of those yet this season, and neither have the Hawks. As that one goes out of bounds, and the Hawks get the throw-in. Panthers' 2 ties so far on the season have been Medway in a 1-1 and Ashland a 2-2. Although a team like Bellingham you really want to get the win from, as they're a team that normally struggles and normally is one of those ones that you'd be like, oh yes, the Panthers have got to win in that one. Kind of like how they had with Millis. But so far they've played just as good, maybe even better in the first half. But here's Montalto looking to change things. His early ball to the Shahida just a little too far ahead. And Crandall will sweep that one up. As a advantage played there as trying to link together some passes, and that one stays in. It's Faraz, and Granfers takes it back and looking for Shahida, but just too far. It's St. Laurent. Tabe and Arujo work together, but unable to come away with the ball. It's Mafum. Now wide to Montagani. Searching for it back and taken by Shahida. Tabe looks to play it out wide to Montalto. As he looks to slot through to Arujo. He cuts back. And again. And taken away now. But Montalto sticks his man. As he looks for the service in. It finds Shahida. The shot! He scores! And it's Shahida to open up the scoring, and it's Montalto's first assist on the season. And they both stand atop of the Panthers point leaders with 9, as Panthers lead 1-0 at the 37-19 mark in the second half. So definitely a better position now here for the Panthers, as the Hawks will have to push for a goal. And this is a perfect opportunity to grab a second. It's Tabe. They got the momentum now. To Corden. And laid all the way back to Cornelio. His ball over the top, settled initially by Taylor, and laid away. Shahida tackled by Mafum, but taken straight back. Rolls it back to Arujo, looking to slot through Grant first. He takes it around the keeper and he scores! And just like that, the Panthers double their lead. And it's Granfers on this one. He hadn't scored since the beginning of the season when he scored a double against Norwood. And now he finds the back of the net. And the Panthers are on top by 2. And that was Arujo who put that one through, so he gets his 3rd assist on the season and brings his point total up to 4. So less than a minute between both goals, and they're not done yet, as they're looking for a 3rd, and Arujo just a little too much behind it. And with all that momentum, the Hawks are going to take a timeout. So we'll step away. 36:02 left to go. The Panthers with 2 early ones in this second half. And we bring you back here as the Hawks throw in and the Panthers look to keep the pressure up. As now pushing is Faraz. He lays it out wide to Enright. And Shahida knees that one away to Roby. Granfers switches to Montalto. Over the top, searching for Corden on the overlapping run, and that one up high and away. And that one gets stuck up in the tree. Now, that's going to be a difficult one to get down, and we'll see which tactic Dupuis deploys to get that one down at some point. I'm guessing you're going to either need another ball or a really long stick to get that one. But the long throw from Shahida, and just bobbling that around and picking it up is Crandall. as he bounces the ball. And a high flying one, and Roby heads that one down towards Montalto. That one going, and that's kind of in between back to Cornelio and Polney. And Polney will finally scoop it up, but very, very dangerous. As that ball was a little too strong for Cornelio, but not strong enough for Polney. But again, escaping with the ball. Montalto trying to play to the wing to Shahida. Can he get there in time? Yes, he can. And the sliding tackle, and it's going to be a corner here for the Panthers. It'll be Cornelio to take it. The ball served in and over a couple heads from the Panthers. And trying to break out as Tabe trying to turn. And he'll still be on the ball somehow. And he continues to fight for it. And picked up by Corden, and the Panthers bench is hyped about that one. And out for a throw-in. So a great effort play there by Tabe. A couple of times just extending it. And then Corden trying to slot one in, and they win a throw-in deep in the Hawks' territory. So Shahida with the throw, and that's a good one. And again, it's in the hands of Crandall as it goes over Alex Shahida's head. As he was looking for a brace. Ball high in the air, and Montalto comes down with it. And now played along at St. Laurent. And he just pokes it past Cornelio, who will poke it out for a corner. And this is the first for the Hawks as they look to take it quickly, and they will. But Montalto's all on top of that one and wins a free kick. And the Panthers bench continues to feed the energy into this lineup as they keep pushing and pushing. Woodhouse takes the kick and over the head of Shahida. But he'll win it and keep pushing down the line as he beats another man to the goal line, centers it to Araujo. And it looked like he was taken out, but instead it's going to be called for a corner. It looks like it was Araujo who got a last touch as it didn't seem like any of the ball was taken there by the Hawks, but the Panthers will settle for the corner instead. As again, it's Cornelio to take it. Ball played in and headed away by Mafum. It's Woodhouse to clean things up as he plays one over the top, and it's Araujo who's offsides. It's Mafum, and laid off to Taylor. A little back heel there from Granfers to sweep it away. And that's going to go out. And it'll be a throw-in for the Hawks. And off the back of Mafum, Roby, as he was searching for Shahida, but he'll find him off the thigh of Perkins. It's Roby. It's Granfers. He's thinking shot. He lays it to Tabe. Tabe shoots one and Granfers takes that one in the gut. Granfers continuing on the ball, and he thinks about it and again blocked away there. And a nifty little move there, but poked away from behind by Arujo, and Woodhouse clears. And now the Hawks in the midfield, searching for anything to push up the field and get an opportunity. It's St. Laurent. He's thinking about it as he cuts back, lays it off, the shot, and that finds the back of the net. It's Haroun Mafroum. And just like that, the Hawks are back in it as Mafroum from distance. And so it'll be a brother-for-brother substitution as Emmanuel Tabe comes in for Brian Tabe. Ball initially won by the Hawks. And St. Laurent connects with Mafroum, the ball played in, and Polney off his line, able to scoop that one up. These next couple minutes are going to be absolutely crucial for both teams, as the Hawks are going to keep pushing for that second and equalizer. Ball laid back to the keeper, who quickly clears away. Corden will keep that in, but it'll curl on out. Poked along, but Corden's there to settle it down. And out for a Panthers throw-in. 27:40 still to go. It took a long time to find that first goal, and the second one came shortly after, and now the Hawks answering back with one of their own, as we've had 3 goals in 11 minutes to start this second half, excuse me. Montalto on the wing, trying to keep it in, but that's shielded on out, and a goal kick. Goal kick taken. Arujo rises up to get the initial header. And now Granfers out wide, but he's dispossessed by Mafroum. As he tries to play it in. It finds a man shot, and it's in the back of the net. St. Laurent equalizes as Polney's unable to shield it away. And parries into the side of the net, and just like that, it's a 2-2 game. And Tabe kicks off. As we're back to where we started, although maybe a little more energy than the first half. It's Shahida with a nifty move, as he was searching for Arujo, but unable to find him. And that's going to go out, and it's going to be a Panther throw-in. And And Brian Tabe comes back in, and Emmanuel Tabe will check back out. Corden, and that ball high in the air, and Flickton headed away. Montalto comes away with it, pokes it out wide to Arujo. As the ball deep to Granfers, but headed along there by Montagani. Roby will look to shield, and trying to keep it in there is Faraz, but it'll be out for a throw-in. And Corden looks to come up limping a little bit, and Keeney's going to replace him for now. It's Shahida to take the throw-in. He thought about going short, but instead will go long now. No, he'll check down to Alex. And it's Alex Shahida. He serves one to the back post. Montalto with the right foot trying to put it back in. Arujo rising up, but not high enough as it's picked up by Crandall. And the boot headed along there by Mafum. It's Cornelio giving chase, but pulling off his line and able to pick it up. As a big boot from Polney, and over the head of both Arujo and Lelevry there. Montalto, early service, though no one in the box. It's now Granfers the shot. And that one travels just wide of the net. And a goal kick here for Bellingham. So it'll be Crandall to take it and headed along there, but cleared away by Cornelio, searching for Arujo. He touches it down pretty nicely as he's getting in back, but gets around the man. He puts it towards goal, and scooping it there was the keeper. As not sure if it was a missed cross or trying to catch the keeper off guard. And Cornelio wins the initial header as Tabe kicks it along. It's Mafum. Now wide to Montagani. And now into St. Laurent. As he's looking to connect there, the two goal scorers. Arujo trying to pick it up, but St. Laurent somehow comes away and gets the ball out. It's Faraz as he dances through a couple, but finally poked away there by Keeney. And finally, Polney can come away with it and settle things down. Thrown out wide to Granfers. He's got Montagani on his back. Woodhouse and Shahida as he wants a call with two hands in the back but won't get it. And we've got a man down, and it's Brian Tabe. As we've got twos all across the board, 2-2 score, 22-22 left to go in the second half. We'll take a quick break. Tabe able to limp off on his own, and Emmanuel Tabe will come away with it. And it's going to be a drop ball for White. As they boot the ball up now for Faraz on his left. And Polney will let that one roll just wide, and it'll be a goal kick here for the Panthers. And the ball hit high in the air. And Tabe trying to come away with it, but now taken away there by Mafum. Mafum is shielded out, and it's a throw-in for the Panthers. Woodhouse, and chested down by Montagani, but finds Shahida. Shahida, he's going to drive. He's got Tabe in the box. He's going to cut inside, and that one's going to go out for a corner. And so Cornelio will trot up to take this corner once again as the Panthers look to reclaim the lead. As so far, not really able to get a good connection on a corner kick so far. Ball lofted, and that's a wasted one as it goes out. And it'll be a goal kick here. Won by Roby. It's Tabe. And that one slides away to Montalto. He's stuck up by Mantos, but continues to fight through it. And they'll trickle along into Crandall. As we're reaching just about the halfway here at 20 minutes gone so far, 20 minutes to go. 2-2 is the score. As Bellingham looks to push and get their first lead of the day, it's St. Laurent. He keeps it in as he somehow still sticks with the ball. And laid on off to Faraz. But Roby comes away. Shahida touches it along, and they're going to go all the way back to the keeper. As it's now in the midfield to Lelevry, and he's tackled there by Arujo. The energy has not stopped since the first goal scored. It's been a high-octane second half. Roby. And now Granford's looking to loft it towards Montalto, but Mantos is there. As he finds Plotek on the far side. Perkins just gets rid. And it'll be a throw in here for the Panthers. It's Shahida to take the throw. As he was thinking short, and he will go short to Keeney. It's Keeney pushing up the wing, and it's going to go out for another throw in here for the Panthers. Oh, the long throw they opt for and head it away. And it's Faraz who's going to pick it up. As Bellingham has numbers. Faraz. And Keeney's going to try and keep it in, and he will as he falls on to the track there, but able to get back up. It's down the wing, but it's going to come all the way back and be a free kick for Bellingham. A high ball towards Polney, and he just snags that one out the air. And now out wide to Grampers, as hustling back there is Enright, trying to apply the pressure. Trying to play Tabe. And poked out wide. Montalto trying to turn up, and it'll be a Panthers throw. A substitution coming in, it's Roby coming out for Dufault. As Shahida launches one high up there. And a foul call. in favor of Bellingham. Chested on down. And St. Laurent, but taken away by Montalto and Shahida. And quickly taken back by Faraz. Late in the middle to St. Laurent. As now out to Mafoum. Cornelio comes away with it and clears it up to Dufault. And now it's Tabe. Poked out, but Arujo will get the ball. As he looks to play one in towards Montalto, but just a little too direct and into the keeper's hands. Now wide now to Enright. It's Woodhouse with a crunching tackle, and it's going to come off of him and win the Panthers a throw-in. And that's a beautiful old-style tackle there from Woodhouse. As Corden comes back in for Emmanuel Tabe, and looks like he's going to slot into the midfield now. The shot, and that's not going to trouble Polney, and it'll fall right into his hands. 14:47 left to go, as the Panthers searching for a third. Headed along there by Lelevry, and it's going to be a throw-in for Holliston. Here's the throw. It's headed away, only as far as Arujo, who will try his chance. And taken out and away there by Perkins. It's Granfers to Woodhouse. Back towards Arujo. And he's going to get the handball call. It'll be Taylor to take this one. Ball played in and won there by Cornelio. Woodhouse with the header. Touched along by Corden. And Taylor getting the next touch. And now out wide to St. Laurent. St. Laurent with the strike, and that one just over the crossbar. And so a goal kick there, as that one was struck with a lot of power. It'll be Keeney to take this goal kick, as he launches one along and headed by Mafoum. Corden gets the position, but Faraz bodies him off. Cornelio just gets rid, and he'll be out for a throw-in here for Bellingham. Mafoum lays it to Faraz. And he cuts in. The left-footed shot, and bobbled but eventually scooped up by Polney. And the Panthers can push up the field. As he gives the long boot. And it's initially won by Lelevry, but falls to Dufault. He lays it to Corden. Corden pokes along to Granfers. As the Hawks have people behind the ball looking to switch to Montalto, but headed away there by Mantos. And now Bellingham can push. Keeney into the midfield, no one there. Faraz tries to get a touch, but now Granfers. It's Arujo. Do fall out wide to Montalto. And cleared out. And it'll be a throw in here for the Panthers as it's Garcia coming in for Dufal. Here's Shahida to take the throw in. As he launches one along, it bounces a couple times. It finds Garcia, and it goes over and not threatening. And as we've got almost 10 minutes to go in the game, and we're tied here. First it was Shahida, and then just under a minute later, it was Granfers to double the lead. And just when you thought all the momentum was going in favor of the Panthers, it was Mafum who struck one, and St. Laurent following just a couple minutes later, and that's how we're tied at 2 apiece. After a relatively uneventful first half, the second half has been nothing but the opposite. And Keeney takes the throw in on the far side. Shahida lays it to Garcia. And given away. It's Arujo. As he tries to chip it over the top to Granfers. And tries to poke it in, but unable to do so. And a goal kick once again. Ball in the air. And Arujo with the tackle. And Arujo going to get the call against him even though he won the ball. And Shahida will win the initial free kick. As St. Laurent turns. And that poked away. It's Arujo. As he pushes to play through Shahida. And that's poked out. And Taylor will put that away as Arujo looks to take it quickly. And he'll find Corden. Corden back to Arujo. And the high lofted ball chested down as Granfers comes away with it. And kicked down, and that's going to be a throw in deep in the Panthers' territory as the crowd's starting to come alive. And taken short to Arujo. He's going to try and play that one in, and it looks like a Bellingham player took that in a bad place, but he'll play on. I was thinking about the short ball, but instead it looks like they'll opt to go long. The ball fired along and cleared away by Lelevry. And a throw in on the other side as it'll be Keeney. He plays to Garcia. That one flicked high in the air and kept in by Keeney. Launched along. And another goal kick, it appears. 7:22 left to go in the game. Goal kick taken. Initially won by Corden. Arujo pokes it to Granfers. He's got Arujo on the overlap, plays through Shahida. Shahida trying to cut back, but unable to keep the ball. Mafum trying to play it through, but that's going to squeak all the way to Polny. As the ball booted along over the head of Shahida, and Perkins will clear it back. And good control there by Faraz as Corden comes away with it. And they'll say a foul there. It looked like disagreement, though, from the refs as the other one was signaling for him to get up, and the ref on the far side made the call. As Mafum is lining up over this. And he's going to go for goal, but that's going to be easily picked up by Polney. The long boot. And headed off of Montalto, so Bellingham throw-in. And that ball won, and it's going to be a Panthers throw-in. As it'll be Garcia to come out. And Daniel Demora to come in. Shahida working by himself. And that's going to be a throw-in for Bellingham. Ball over the top. Flicked along by Lelevry. And that's going to be out for a throw-in. As we've reached 5 minutes to go, the ball flown in, St. Laurent, and he'll get rid. As Bellingham will take their time. As they'd be content with the draw, but the Panthers want to push for the win. Taken by Mantos and headed along. It's out wide now and looking to get into Faraz, but cleared there by Shahida. It's Demora looking for Granfers. And Woodhouse now on it as Granfers is down, but the Panthers play on. Arujo. He cuts in. He's in on his right. The shot straight into the keeper. As he wants that one back, the keeper was shifted to the right as he was looking far post and had the near post open. He's going to want that one back. Corden wins the header to Demora. Looking to play through to Shahida. The keeper's off his line. Shahida dribbles in and just squeaks left of the goal post. As the fans rattle the benches. All right, we're looking around 3 minutes still to go. The Panthers with two great opportunities. As the goal kick to pursue. That one's a short one. Won by Arujo. Arujo sticking with it and comes away. He's tackled the ball, traveling to the keeper and scooped up. It's Montalto. He keeps it in and stays with it. Ball towards the middle of the box. Cleared and just picked up by Crandall. As we're maybe 2 minutes away. At least that's what I've got, but could be anything down on the field. The long bomb from Crandall's going to bounce once. Faraz and Shahida battling. Corden getting involved there, and it's going to go in the direction of the Panthers. As a yellow card is given to Faraz for standing right in front of the ball and delaying it, so he'll have to come off. So Keeney's standing over this one as the intensity has picked up. Keeney's going to go long and headed along. It's Mantos there. Montalto heads it down, trying to keep it in, and it's going to be a goal kick. Looking like maybe only a minute left to go. And the long ball from Crandall over the head of Cornelio. Shahida gets it along. Montalto looks to play over the head and cleared away. And looking to take it quickly now are the Panthers. Maybe 30 seconds to go. It's Montalto as he's fouled down. And a timeout will be called by the Panthers here, as we're looking at maybe just under a minute, something maybe around 30 seconds. 2-2 the score. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. And we bring you back in as the Panthers take the field. And again, maybe just seconds left to go. This could be the last opportunity for the Panthers to come away with a win in this game. As they have a Rougeau standing over it, and they are going to pretty much load the box with all but Corden, who stands at around the 37-yard line. It's a Rougeau standing over this one. He's got all the targets in the box. Ball served in and headed away there by Mafum, and taken down, and it looks like a couple of guys, maybe Demora, got tied up there, and that might just about do it, as the Hawks will milk the clock as they take their time on the kick, as it's cleared away, a whistle in his mouth, and that'll end the game. And so the Panthers will come away with just a draw. It was Shahida and Granfers who found the back of the net early on. And then it was Mafum and St. Laurent from the Hawks. And so with that, the Panthers go to 4-3-3 on the season. The next game for them comes against Norton away on Thursday. That'll do it here from Committee and Field with a final score of Panthers 2, Hawks 2. Today's broadcast was brought to you by the Holliston HCAT. I've been Dylan Montgomery. Have a great night, everyone.